everyone. I just popped onto my Gmail for a minute. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how quickly people have answered the call. Hi. Oh, Queen's Tara, hello. Lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining. Sharon, Sue Forrest, Sharon Lee and Sharon Sipe, two different Sharon. Kate Sweetblue, Native American. Cappy's mum, hello. Jane Finley English, I have not seen your name before, so thank you for joining us and welcome. Same with Sue Forrest too. Gmail 5, hey. Oh, goodness, I can't believe it. I was out. Lucian, hello. I just thought, it's Saturday morning here in Australia. And I was like, you can see that's my kitchen there. I've moved my desk. I've rearranged the dining area to move things about because I was getting more and more hemmed in by the table there as I got pushed further and further. So I moved things about a bit and, yeah, I'm going to be doing the whole house. So, and I started with this, but I was just like a little bit restless. So I thought, I might hop on. So, yeah, moving stinks. Yeah, no, just moving stuff around. It takes me a couple of days to do each area because, my husband unfortunately can't do anything like that for me. The most he can do is something like, if he does anything, it lays him flat for 3 days. So I won't let him help me with anything. I'm just going to move my camera a little bit. There we go. So there. Greta TK, hello. Uncover the news. Yes, I saw you. Hi from Canada. Uncover the news. What? Yeah. You're one of the people whose names I had written down to say hello to. Like I said, not everybody name pops up, but if you do, I try to say hello. I had such like over 200, almost 200 people join overnight, and that's hi Wendy K and Connie, hi, and that's thanks to Sheila. I mean, someone said, oh, she mentioned you, and I went and watched the video, and she mentioned me a lot in that video. And Sheila at Celtic News, thank you, my darling. It's just lovely that you did that. I mean, what a shout out. And yeah, J.A. Myers, hello, welcome. Yeah, Wendy M, hi, Connie Brown. And so I'm going to just say a list of people who have joined. Uncover the News, I've just mentioned you. K-Stram 1, Wildflower 3, Athena M. When they put their full last name there, I just used the first letter. Hello, Janine Adams. Thank you. Welcome. I haven't seen you before. Welcome. And same with J.A. Myers. Alice C. Martha M. Mrs. Moocher. Or Mrs. Moocher. Mike 19854. Deb P. The Best Things in Life with Cynthia. I'm going to check out your site. That sounds like very interesting. And Yellow Rose, I think I've mentioned her before. So thank you to all those guys for and everybody else who's subscribed. Thank you. I cannot believe I never in my wildest dreams thought that I'd be approaching 1,000 subscribers. Never, I'm finding that really, really, thank you, everyone. And I've got a little giveaway. When I hit 1,000, I'm going to do a little giveaway, and I'll do a video about that. And if you want to be part of that, there'll be instructions in that video of what to do. Well, I'm not there yet, Greta. So, and, if it takes another few months, it takes another few months. It's about being able to share with you guys. And I love doing that. So, hi, Millie. I really didn't prepare a list of what to read on. There's been a few news things, but I was so busy yesterday I didn't really look at things. So Has anyone got something they'd like me to read on? Are you so glad I'm here? Oh, thank you. That's lovely to hear. I think what I might do is bring out one of the... Hi, Zelda. I might bring out one of my oracle decks, and I might start today with, how about we have a look and do a reading on getting through the next week, some of the things we can do to get through the next week. Okay. That's hubby in the background, as you probably realize, just opening his door. I've rearranged everything, so all my cards, I even cleaned off the whole desk and rearranged the whole desk, so all my cards have been put away. I'm going to go with the Quantum Oracle. This is quite a really interesting deck. It's the Quantum Oracle, and of course I'm always never good. I think somebody made a mention on somebody else's about that woman who can't put the cards in camera. Well, if that's me, stiff. Either deal with it or go elsewhere, you know, if it's that annoying. Anyone who refers to me as that woman, well, perhaps you're not the right personality for this channel. So Sandra Ann Taylor does this deck. It's a really interesting deck, and there's a lot of depth to it. So I thought I might do a reading. Hi, Sheila. Sheila. Big virtual hug to you, girl. I mean, honestly, I knew that someone had said you'd mentioned me. So I went, and when I saw the video, it's like, oh my goodness, you mentioned me so much during that video. Thank you, my darling woman. You are just absolutely wonderful. I love your readings. I really do. And I love the Kipper spreads that you do, because I use Kipper too. And I don't do a lot online, but yeah, thank you. Wow, I was just blown away by what you said about me, and thank you for thinking I'm a hoot too. And I was just saying that somebody referred to somebody somewhere, and referred on I don't know if it was somebody else's video or mine or whatever, but the comment was about that woman who can't hold her video who can't put the cards in front of the camera properly or something. And I'm just saying that if if they're referring to me, I just said, tough luck, deal with it or go elsewhere. And if you're going to call someone that woman, perhaps you're not the right personality for these sorts of videos and for our sort of channels, because, you know, that woman. I am all that. But I'm not a that woman. Oh, some people. Renee, it's lovely to see your name. Hi, Jace. Anyway, I'm doing some Quantum Oracle cards for the moment, and I thought we'd have a look at... It's Saturday morning here in Australia, and I told my husband I'd only be about an hour, so we'll see if we can wrap it up in an hour and a half. Connie Cat Mama, I have not seen your name before, but thank you for joining, and I love that last name, Cat Mama. I'm a cat mama too, and love my little girl. Millie, hi. Well, I hope not, but even if they were, stiff shit. Sorry. Oh, stiff, yeah, shit. Anyway, I thought, you know, we've got things opening up. There's unrest here and there. Even over here, there's like between the premiers, there's been a few little stoushes about how to do things. I'm sorry for the mess back there. That's not actually as big a mess as it looks. It's the dining room chairs. I haven't put them back yet because I've just done this whole area. As you'll notice, things are in a bit of a different position. So I'll be moving the privacy screen over to this side a bit later. But at the moment, I haven't finished quite in here yet. The floors need a good sweep and clean after moving stuff about. So there's some boxes piled on stuff of things. Patricia Ray, hello. Lisa King, hello. Welcome to both of you. Anyway, the next week, I just feel like it might be a little bit, this sort of, when I think about next week, I get a little bit of a uneasiness thing. So let's have a look at what we can do during the next week to hold strong. Danelle, hello. Is there someone called Danelle? Hello, Danelle Hagen from Nebraska. Thank you. I haven't seen your name before, so I might have it, but thank you and welcome. Welcome. If I see any name, I always try and put a welcome to it as well. And thank you for joining me. And thank you for anyone who's watching. You don't have to join in the chat. Anyone who's watching is not joining in the chat. That's lovely. Thank you too. I'll just say, remember the thumbs up. It's not. I mean, yeah, I do this for fun and love of doing it. You know, and eventually I might even do it for a living, but at this stage I'm happy just doing it how else. 90 degrees in Tucson. That is quite warm. Yes, you're getting warmer over there. Anyway, we'll do 3 cards like I normally do. I have created a Facebook page for Footprint Chrissy, Footprint Tarot, but I haven't really put a lot on it yet. And just having a think about some things. Might put links to interesting sites or videos or things like that as well. So, Larry girl, hello my darling. Anyway, come out and play, Larry girl. Absolutely. So let's see. 3 oracle cards for the coming week up till Friday, because it's Saturday morning here in Australia, Friday night there. So up till Friday, let's have a look. 3 oracle cards for the coming week till next Friday. Events, commitment, energy, letting go. Events, loss. Wow, there's 2 events and an energy. Some areas are opening up, and that means that some event type things can happen. Contract. This picture shows someone who's signing a contract. So it's not necessarily about going out and going to an event. It's about committing to something that you agreed to. In any way you can. You might not be able to go somewhere personally. He's cute. Yeah, he is quite cute. Yeah. I hadn't really thought about it, but yeah, he is quite cute. But, you know, if you can use Zoom for meetings or things like that, or made a commitment to, as soon as we can, let's get together for coffee. You made that verbal contract or something. If you can, do it. Keep those things, because if you say, oh, as soon as we can, to your girlfriend, let's get together for coffee, either at somebody's place or, you know, as soon as we can. If you can do it, do it. Don't wait for a little bit longer. Do it if you can. And if you still can't, there's other ways of getting together for coffee. I've got to investigate Zoom, because it's like apparently you can get a whole heap of people together on Zoom, and you can have morning tea with everyone with their cup of coffee and stuff. something like that. Make that group event, even if you have to do it virtually. We do it virtually all the time. With something like Zoom, apparently people can talk to each other and you can see each other. Use that. Use that. Use any way you can in which to keep the commitment that you made, the agreement that you made that might be happening this week, or that you hoped to be able to happen this week. It might be that you've agreed to go back to work, and even if you can't go back into the office, you might be able to do it virtually or whatever. You know, if you've made an agreement that's coming up this week, do everything you can to keep it, because it's really, really important. It's important for you. It's important for the other people. Energy card, letting go. This is an interesting card. We've got stubborn doggies. They all want to, you know, they all want to pull this lady in the direction they're going. One's even escaped. This little fella's even escaped, and he's like flying through the air, and there's like just tug, tug, tug. People are tugging at, people might be tugging at you this week. They might be using their emotions to try and keep you in place. They might be like, oh, somebody might be angry or whatever. And you are scared to do something, so you hold yourself in limbo around them in case they get pissed off or whatever. Or you might be angry about something. If it's you that's angry about something and you feel that that anger is holding you in place, putting you in a bit of an area of limbo, let go of it. It's not productive. Anger can be productive, but if it's holding you in place, if it's keeping you in a state of limbo, let go of it, no matter what it's about, no matter how righteous it might be about. It's not going to right a wrong that have made you angry, but by hanging on to that anger, it's keeping you in limbo. And if you're in limbo, you're not able to deal with what the situation was. So let go of anger. Let go of whatever is holding you in place emotionally. And if it's a person, let go of them. Say, look, I'm not going to walk on eggshells around you anymore. You know, I'm going to let go of my fear of you might snap back at me or something. Whatever is holding you in limbo, whether it's somebody else's anger or their like emotional blackmail, whatever, you know, oh, please don't mention that around me. It's just causing me to be so upset. Oh, God, it's brought on another one of my headaches. We all know those sorts of people. Just tell them to get stuffed. Just say, look, I have held myself in limbo for long enough to tiptoe around you. Grow up. Put on your big girl panties. Deal with it. And just, yeah, let go of those people as well. Let go of whatever it is, whether it's your own energy or somebody else's energy that's been holding you in place. And then you'll be able to move forward. Yes, get a damn grip. That's exactly right. Now, we've got another events one, and this is loss. Interesting card, this. This person is standing there and they can see a ship. It is, to me, it's not sailing away. The prow is towards the person and it's coming in, but it's also holding the rope. So many people have been affected by this, and there's been such a sense of loss. And sometimes getting together, and even if, as I said before, even if it's virtually, to give people a chance to talk about what they've lost through this situation or whatever. It's an event. Events, loss. Events imply people coming together or something happening. And this whole event has caused a lot of loss. Loss happens, and it's all this whole event as, excuse me, Whitby, Bubba boy, do you want to be quiet for mummy? Oh, they're doing that, are they? Well, then you tell them what to do. Yeah, I will. Sorry, I don't think he's going to stop. So this whole event with this virus has caused loss, and it's sort of, again, we've been held, a lot of us have been held in limbo, not being able to go to loved ones, not being able to mourn the loss with others as well. Things are opening up a little bit. We can, and I think people are starting to feel that they can start to mourn the loss and everything that's come from that. And so I think that's going to come through a bit more in the next week or so. People are going to start opening up more about the loss that they've had through this whole event. And it's okay to talk about that. And it's okay to, let's get together. And even if, it's a joyous reunion with friends, but they've suffered a loss, it's okay. Make sure it's okay for you to talk about that. And if to get together is like virtual friends, and it's great to see you. I know some of us have lost things and all that, and you can turn it into a support group, whatever. Be there to support. It gives you an opportunity to start supporting those others that you haven't been able to really keep in contact. Okay. Connie, have you lost somebody through this? This is what I mean. Oh my goodness, Candace, is that somebody? Again, this is the opportunity due to a car accident. Oh, sweetheart, Connie, I am so sorry. Okay, and again, this is the sort of thing. It's okay. Anyone can come on this and say, I have lost somebody. I'm not going to say, come on here and be happy and don't talk about that. No, if you are suffering, a former student, oh my goodness, sweetheart, Connie, that's heartbreaking. My husband went through something similar. That's what's called a relief teacher or a substitute teacher, and unfortunately, I don't know, 10, 12 years back, there was a story on the news, and it showed this photo of a young girl, about 16, 17. Unfortunately, she'd been abducted walking home from school and murdered, and they found her body within a few hours. And he was there, and he was just looking at it, and he was absolutely white with shock. And I said, what's wrong? He said, she was in my class yesterday. So I have an idea how much that can, just a horrible impact. So if anyone is feeling some loss, I'm not going to tell you not to come on here and express that sense of loss. You're always welcome to. You're always welcome to. So, yeah. You don't forget, some students stand out, and my husband said she just stood out. She was such a lovely girl. She had the most gorgeous smile. She just stood out as a real shining personality. And so, yeah, it's always a loss, especially when they're so young. Always, always. Yes, it was. It was. So always feel free to say, look, if coming on a site like mine or somebody others can help, or some of the other readers can help, we can, you can get support from people watching. So sending out all the love and to everybody who's lost somebody, whether they're close, a former student, a family member. You don't have to put on a happy face here, but we hope you can help. We hope we can help. Okay? It's okay to feel loss. And it's okay to feel sad. You don't have to always put on a happy face. And if by keeping that contact, if by keeping that contract to get together with people, you can help them do so. Anyway, I'm not going to say let's move on to a happier corner. No, we'll move on to something else. Okay. Of course I will. I mean, that's the thing. It's, people, of course I'll carry on with this reading and all that. Obviously, you came on here for something to help or to distract or, and that's fine. I'm honoured if you've done that. I really am. So, yeah. So, yeah. I'm just it's getting a little bit warm in here. So I'm going to open up the back door. It's got a screen on it. And so I'll be back in about 10 seconds. Oh, and what have you been doing? Have you been telling those next door dogs where to get off? Yeah, you've been telling them you're the boss? Yep. I hope so, because we both know you're the boss, aren't you? You're the boss dog in this street. That's letting a little bit more natural light, which I really like. Hey, Whitby came to say hello. Okay. I will be right back. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, all those things are just so, and it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel a sense of loss. And people who tell you to just, I know like, there are times when I say, put on your big girl panties and deal with it, but that's for silly things. If anyone tells you, if you're feeling a sense of loss about whether it's someone who's tertiary to you or a patient or whatever, and somebody tells you to put on your big girl panties and deal with it, get rid of them out of your life. You don't need them. They're not, might sound a bit harsh, but hey, you don't need the people who tell you, who think that it's okay for them to tell you what to do and how to deal with things. You deal with things the way you think is best. So I have these electronic candles that my husband bought for me, or battery operated candles that he bought for me for Christmas, and I absolutely love them. And I like to have them going on the mode where they change colours, but at different phases. So anyway, let's have a look at some readings. Or we can continue to just talk about, if you want to just, let's continue on with some readings. Who's got a subject they'd like me to look at? We can, yeah, I've got a few pairs like that too, Connie. They're my comfy, don't even want to think about things, undies. Let's see. I'm going to lose it. Oh, my goodness. Does Trump want to get rid of the 10th Amendment, states' rights? Oh, that surprised me. Let's have a look at that. Let's see. I thought we'd do a fun reading a bit later today. There was a story on, and it was basically a fake news. Somebody tried to get out there that NASA had uncovered a parallel universe where time went backwards, and it was fake. But how about a bit later on we do a reading? Could there be a parallel universe out there? Is Biden's wife, it's Pompeo's wife going down? Hang on, I'll write down a couple of these. Okay. Where's my pen? When I graduated early this year, my husband's cousins, who are like sisters and brothers to me over here, all my family's over east, and so these guys have just over the last 19 years become siblings to me as well. Gave me this gorgeous pen, which I absolutely love, and it's beautiful to use. Okay, so we're going to put Trump, 10th Amendment, Susan Pompeo. I was watching Becca with her reading, with her grand tableau on that, and that looked really interesting. Susan Pompeo. Ratcliffe. Now, he's the guy who lied on his resume, and he's been appointed as, what, acting head of the intelligence something? Susan Pompeo, yes. Why is she in? What's going on with her? Yeah, Elaine Chao. Yeah, let's have a look at Elaine Chao as well. Now, what has Ratcliffe been appointed to again? Something to do with intelligence? What has Susan Pompeo done? Yeah, that's a bit something to do with natural resources by the sounds of what Becca was saying. So I might do and Elaine Chao. Elaine Chao, she China, off to China. The Vatican. What about the Vatican's, Connie? What would you like to ask about the Vatican? Top spy, director of intelligence. Thank you. Hi, James Lee. Okay, so that'll do to start off with. Is there going to be a virus outbreak? Virus in the Vatican. You don't want death on anything, but on anybody. I think there's quite a few of the people in the Vatican who could be brought down to size by an attack of coronavirus. But of course, you don't want anybody to. Okay, so we'll start there. Okay. Patricia Ray, hello. Well, any institution with great power and great money is open to corruption. That's my view, and it takes yeah. So anyway, Trump and the 10th Amendment. What's he going to? Is he going to try and dismantle the 10th Amendment? I don't think he can, because it's got to take a vote for the people or something to do with amendments, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Is Trump going to try and get rid of the 10th Amendment? So I can't always see everyone's comments. Obviously, there was an ugly picture about somebody. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, but he probably he's been told the news that it's not up to him, and he's not. So, but that's also a yes card. So yes, he wants to do it. He's still got this insane idea that the Second Amendment, or whatever it is, that amendment gives him the power to do anything he wants. He 100% believes this, that the Constitution gives him the power over everything. So he definitely wants to do it. He definitely thinks that as he's in the White House, he can do whatever he wants. He wants to do it. He wants everything to be running out of the White House. All states' rights, everything should be decided by him in the White House. Again, can Trump dissolve Congress? Again, I don't think Trump can dissolve Congress. He's got people looking into it. He wants to hold power over the whole of the United States close to his chest. Hello, Robin. Georgie Moon, hello. Hi, Ian Rob. He wants to hold power close to him over everybody. He's that sort of a personality. And he's talking to people about trying to find the right partnership to do that. But, you know, he can't. He's not going to be able to. And yeah, he can't do it. Yeah. I still have my little list of things that people ask me to look at for my mystery tour videos, and I want to do the last part for Amelia Earhart. I'm going to be looking at some of the theories behind her disappearance and that one. Thor Sandalwood. Who's Thor Sandalwood? It doesn't sound like a real name. Okay. I don't think Trump can dissolve Congress either. It's not like, you know, the Prime Minister in England can, you know, dissolve Parliament. Not really. I don't think he can do that. Does anyone know if he can? I like if he'd like to. What's a Vedic astrologer, Lisa? He wants to, but Congress is too strong for that. No, he can't. Yeah. Didn't think so. And dissolving Congress, I mean, dissolving Parliament just means going home and calling an election. And he can't do that. Your constitution and your system is different from the Westminster system where that can be done. Connie, yeah, I know that Fred Noonan had problem with drinks. Have you watched the first 3 videos? There's something in the second where something with the plane I picked up on. Hi, Becca. Where are you? You in bed again? Anyway, next on the list, Susan Pompeo. Becca, I'm going to have a look. I was really fascinated by that grand tableau you did, and focusing on Susan Pompeo. Apparently everyone else was too, because she's the first name that came up to have a look at after Trump wanting to get rid of the 10th of the rise of the Ottoman Empire. That's awesome. One of my favourite series, and I watch it every couple of years, is by David Starkey, and it's called Monarchy, and it looks at the monarchy through in England. And oh God, it's awesome. Anyway, Susan Pompeo, what is going on with her? What's in her future? Let's have a look and see if we can find what she done wrong. Now, you've indicated, yeah, well, then she's a very powerful presence. I should imagine then she is a very powerful presence, if that's what happened. Becca, that he landed outside of it. So, Susan Pompeo. You picked up something on natural resources. So let's have a look. What's she doing with natural resources? Does anyone know she does hold office in the administration? Whoa! She has got undermining. Masculine, emasculate him, yeah. Yeah, but who was that wrong for? Marrying him, her or him? Judgment. She's been undermining judgment. So people have been saying, no, this can't be done this way. And she's been going in and undermining that and chipping away at it. I was thinking an environmental vandal, and this is what came up. Yeah, environment. She's She got something to do with the mining and energy sector. I think you mean emasculate. E-M-M. Emasculate. E-M-M-A-S-C-U-L-A-T-E. Emasculate. Water, something that uses liquid. I think you're right, zoning in on fracking. I think secrets, things that happen underground, secretive. Defenses. Suspension. Abuse of power. Yeah, look, you know what I think she's been doing? I think she has got her talons into natural resources industry. She's been there right at the start, from stripping back EPA regulations and undermining them. She's in on some secret deals. There's some stuff happening in places that shouldn't be happening. Say areas, there's probably exploratory expeditions or whatever, exploring for resources and stuff in places that it is not allowed to happen. Again, undermining the tower. She's been undermining a lot of the EPA stuff. She's got a talent in stuff to do with natural resources. She's in a position, you know how they've been stripping back a lot of the EPA, suspending a lot of the stuff. It's all going to be put back in place, by the way. And trying to think, there are people, and to do with liquid, I think this could even be liquid gas, natural gas, liquid gas. And she's been undermining the wise judgment of people and abusing power. It's something to do with that. So, yeah. Yeah. She's not officially anywhere in the administration, but her husband's in a position to give her access to people who are. Yeah, so I was really interested in what you came out with in that tableau, Becca. So, and it seemed to edge towards natural resources and stuff. So, yeah, possibly like liquid gas industry or whatever. Now, but let's have a look at what her future holds. What does the future hold for Mrs. Pompeo? And I'm still getting, every time I hear the name Pompeo, I still get in my mind, it comes through Pompeo, Pompeii, burn to ashes. Burn to ashes. And that's what's going to happen to, not physically, but Pompeo's career. Burn to ashes. And I think she's going to be right next to him when the pyroclastic cloud of scandal overwhelms them. Anyway, Susan Pompeo, what is in her future? Let's have a look at what's in her future. I'll do a cross on her. I know a lot of people use position 5 for the present, but for me, I don't know where I got it from. Somebody You know, there's a few different layouts, meanings attached to some of the different layouts for. Bubba girl, don't show your bum to everybody. I just looked up and there's Cameo's backside wiggling as she goes down. He reminded me of Jaime, the robot from Get Smart, because he just stands there and he talks like this and he says the same thing over and over and over and over, you know. Anyway, like he's been programmed either by Trump or Night Greeter or by his wife. Anyway, Susan Pompeo, what is in her future? No, position 5 for me is the best possible outcome they could have. And then I look at the final outcome. So, Susan Pompeo. First, we'll look at the bottom. Walking away, abandoning. I think if hubby loses everything, she's out the door. She's at a crossroads. Oh, what decision should I make? Never even seen a picture of her. Never even heard of her till Becca was reading on her. So this is pretty much cold. But she's feeling the burden of a great decision. Hey, T-Bub, I did not realise you were here. Hey, hello. Oh, her challenge. Justice. Justice is coming after her ass. What's at the base of it? All her problem. Here it is again, the 9 of Wands. Undermining defenses, or the undermining that she's been doing of things. Hi, T-Barb. Her past actions, how have they affected her present? Oh. Her past actions have led to, oh, we need to do some investigation into this lady. Investigations, new investigations happening into her actions. What's the best possible outcome for her in position 5? Oh. Heartbreak, and she feels betrayed. So that is the best possible outcome for this woman. Not necessarily what the outcome will be, but that is the best. Jeez. What's in her immediate future? Oh, surprising news. Surprising emotional news. What do you mean they're investigating me? Oh. This isn't her trying to make a decision. This is, do we indict her or not? She's being considered for indictments. What's in her environment? Circles of support, 3 of Cups. She's looking around for support. Trying to find support. I think the walls are closing in on her. And people are, not maybe there. People she thought might be there aren't going to be there for her, aren't. People are turning their backs on her. And she's running around looking for support. What other people see? A greedy merchant. To hopes and fears. Oh, I've done all these deals. They better pay off. If they pay off, I'll be fine. If they don't, I'm in deep doo-doo. That's her hopes and fears. All the deals and all the people she's been talking to will help her out of things, or they won't. What is the final outcome for Susan Pompeo? Queen of Cups. You know what? And it doesn't happen often. Russia popped into my head for her. Russia's got something on her. Let's get some clarification on that. I'm going to get a different deck. Those of you joining a bit late, I rearranged my desk and dining area yesterday, and there's still a bit of tidying up to do from it, which is why you can see boxes sitting on chairs and stuff. Yeah. I haven't used this little deck in a while. It's a great little clarifier deck. It's the Everyday Tarot deck, little gold and purple one. And most people who've been with me for a while will have picked up that I really like purple. So it is a good, lovely little deck. So I'm going to do a clarification on this Queen of Cups. Alchemist, hello. I have not seen your name here before. Thank you and welcome. Crazy Cat Lady, are you here? KKL Farley, woo! Vote blue no matter who. Yes, guys, do that. Absolutely. Wendy K, hello. Florida Monchita, hello. I have not seen your name before, so welcome. Don't feed it too much popcorn there, Cappy's mum. Linda, hello. Linda Barurian. Linda B, hello. Okay. Okay. What is happening with this Queen of Cups as her final outcome for Susan Pompeo? Let's have a look. I'm going to look on the bottom first. On the bottom of the deck, there's a Page of Cups, surprising news for her. Six of Pentacles. Oh, she's been sharing things she shouldn't be sharing. Not looking good for her. Big change. The end of the way things have been for her. Seven of Wands, she's going to have to defend herself. She's going to get indicted. King of Pentacles. I think that's Trump. Has she been making backdoor deals for Trump? That might be something interesting to look at. Two of Wands. Making plans and deals and dominion. Yeah. I think she's been helping Trump with some backdoor deals. And she expects loyalty and support from him. And you know what that's going to, and you know where that's going to go. I'll ask the question, is Susan Pompeo going to jail eventually? You know, will she go to jail? And just remember, entertainment purposes only, YouTube, but I always put that up at the start. Is she going to jail? I wouldn't say everybody is, He's got a few select people, and I think she's one of them. Is she going to jail? Maybe. She's got the Six of Swords. Very, very rough trip ahead of her. Yes. That's the World. End of one journey, beginning of another, and a yes card, big yes card. Knight of Cups. She should never, ever have fallen for him, for his persona. And she did. And that's also a yes card. Yeah, she's going to jail. She can hope all she likes to stay out of it, but it's not going to happen. She's in a really vulnerable position. Just yet another person who fell for Trump's persona and greed and everything else. Yeah, she's going to jail. Remember, best outcome, heartbreak and betrayal. Guess who the betrayer is? They're pillaging as if his days will come to an end, not never come to an end. They're pillaging as if it will come to an end because they know it will. Because these are smart people who know that Trump cannot beat the Constitution as much as he tries. He can abuse it, but he cannot win out over it. I still get in my head that Trump's going to try and skip. And a lot of readers have never seen him in jail. They have seen him confined in some way. I think he's going to skip the country. I think I've said that several times. Oh. Yeah, I'm putting cards back in the deck from this. Okay. Now, this Ratcliffe person. Ratty Ratcliffe. Let's have a look at him. So, he's been made Director of Intelligence. I was watching Lena Rodriguez yesterday. She said he doesn't think he's going to last very long. So let's see if that's the truth. Is he going to last long? I use my little deck for this one, huh? That doesn't, he might not be able to leave. That doesn't mean he's not going to try. Basically, he could organise a trip overseas and, yeah. Hi, Shelby Lisa. Haven't seen, I have seen your name before, but if I'm wrong and it's your first time here, welcome. Ratcliffe. If he does, he'll never be able to come back. That could be the confinement that some people see for him, but a lot of people don't see him in jail. He's lawyers will be tied up in court for years and years and years, and in that way he will be. But Ratcliffe. Six of Cups. Something's going to come out about his past. Page of Wands. Someone's going to talk about past actions with him. Three of Wands. Gonna come home and kick him in the butt. I'd love it if everyone typed at once what this means when I'm talking about naughty people. Emus kicking the dunny down. Emus. If you're a good person, your ships are coming in. You're getting what you deserve. It also means you're getting what you deserve for bad people, but in a different way. Emus. Judgment. He's going to be judged not fit to do it. Ace of Wands. Investigations are going to come up. He's not going to last long. The Magician. Now you see him. Now you don't. In this case. Yeah, he's going to be there one day and gone the next. He's not going to last long. Let's have a look at what may be naughty things. Is he a lawyer? Will he interfere in the Trump investigations? Okay. He's not going to be there long, but while he's there, will he? Let's have a look. I'll get those other cards out. I won't put them back in. Two of Cups. Oh, yeah. That's one of the reasons Trump wants him there. He said, you're there for this purpose only, and that's to interfere. It's not going to work. He's going to try, but it's just not going to work. He's not going to be there long enough to be able to even start. No, that's a no. This is two no's. Heartbreak and betrayal. He's not going to be there long enough. God knows what happens, but Four of Wands. The White House. The White House wants him to, but he's not going to be able to. He's going to be out of it too quick. He's not even going to be able to settle in at the desk and get his nameplate made up before he's out of there. Yeah. That's why Trump put him in, sure, but he's not going to be able to. Gotta love a good death card. Cute guy again. Who's the cute guy? Those of you who came in late, I did an oracle card reading at the start, and one of the guys was quite a guy in the card. One of the cards was quite fanciable. Okay, Elaine Chow. Let's have a look at Ms. Chow. Easily distracted by good-looking men. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story in a minute before we get on to Elaine. Many moons ago. Many moons ago. It was about 1991, so it's about 1990. It's about 24, 25. I went on a trip to Tasmania, which is the most beautiful state. It is absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. It's more like going to Europe than it is visiting Australia. That's just... And I was in Launceston, which is the second largest city in Tasmania, and in what's called a Myer store, which is a huge big department store. And I'm just wandering through the store. I wanted to pick up a couple of things and all this. And this Very cute guy. And this was a good 10 years before I met my husband, okay? Or a good 8 years before I met my husband. So this guy walked past and he had the cutest backside. It was, oh, I was like, whoa, walk, walk, walk. Not looking where I'm going. Walk, 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 walk. Bang. Right into a stand of mannequins. I went, serve me right for being a jetty old woman. Yeah, I walked straight into a stand of mannequins because I was too busy watching the guy, the backside of the guy walking past me. What card is that cute guy? It was from the Quantum Oracle cards. It was from the events, House of Events, and it was commitment. So, yeah. Yes, so, yeah. Yeah, I admit it. I walked smack bang into a stand full of mannequins because I was too busy not watching where I was going, and I was watching the backside of a really cute guy who walked past me. Okay, Elaine Chow. Hi, Teresa Judy. I have stories. I have stories. Okay, Elaine Chow. What's happening with Elaine Chow? We all know who she is and sort of stuff she gets up to. But what's coming up with her in the future, in the next couple of months? Oh, Ten of Swords. Ooh, that's not too good. Hang on, I've got a bit of Nine of Swords. Anxiety. She's very, very anxious. Just flashed through my mind. She feels like everything's falling apart around her. It's a challenge. Secrets are coming out. Trying to stop secrets from coming out. That's a challenge. Hey, I don't cringe if I do like that. It's like, what's at the base of the reading for her? Temperance. Trying to find a new balance, trying to find a new deal. I wonder if she's talking to people about trying to find a new balance, trying to manipulate things. Maybe even talking to people about what she can do to keep her ass out of jail, maybe. Her past actions. What have her past actions led up to happening for her? Judgment. Her past actions are leading to judgment. These are not good cards for her. Next few months is going to be, what's the best possible outcome she can have? Seven of Pentacles, being investigated and it going nowhere. Assessment. That's the best possible outcome. That she gets investigated and assessed, and her money, reap what you sow. Assessment, reaping what she sows. That's the best possible outcome, reaping what she sows, as people assess her actions around money or resources. Immediate future, the Empress. Her ties to not just Russia but China are going to come out, possibly. And America's going to be pissed. Pissing off America. She's going to piss off Americans because her ties to two different people, Russia and I think China, of course. going to come out. That's my interpretation anyway of that card. What's in her environment? She's trying to gather every tool she has at her disposal to try and manipulate the truth and what people see. But what do people really see? Someone who needs to answer for her actions. You know what the Queen of Swords is for me? People being called forth to answer for their actions. Hopes and fears for Elaine Chow. Queen of Wands. She's hoping for a compassionate hearing, but she fears that she might not get it. Queen of Wands, fairness, compassion, support. She's hoping to get that, but she fears she might get the opposite via the wrath. The wrath of this Congress too. She's hoping to get a fair hearing in Congress, a compassionate hearing in Congress, but she fears she's not going to. Final outcome for Elaine Chow. Devil wears a red dress. She's hitched. Nothing good. Nothing good. I'll do a clarifier on the devil. It's not looking good for her. Being chained. She will forever be chained to the Trump administration and her husband. She will forever be viewed as a very evil, nasty person. Her repeated actions, the thing with the devil, it's also about repeated actions, paying the price of repeated actions. Knight of Swords. Her life is going to be going into chaos because this is a night for justice, investigations. She got the devil again. She got lazy. She got lazy. She kept doing the same things over and over and over and over, not mixing up how she did things. Just got lazy. The same pathways, the same this, the same that, and it brought people onto her. 3 of Wands. She's going to get what she deserves. Reap what you sow, lady. And the Lovers, she got lazy. She got lazy. Is she going to go to jail? Is Elaine Chow going to jail? She got lazy. She kept doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's made it really easy for people to track what she's doing. Repeated actions that aren't good for you. That's one of the things, addictive behavior, doing the same thing over and over and over again. That flipped. Queen of Pentacles asks if she's going to jail. That's a yes card. She's going to jail for money crimes. Chariot, yes. And when it happens, it's going to happen really quickly. It's going to be like, whoa. Page of Cups, yeah. Surprising emotional news. She's going to go to jail too. Don't know how long it's going to take, but it will happen. We don't wear masks or anything when we go out here, but but you know, we are one of the luckiest places in the world with this virus so far. But everyone still uses, like, they have the shops. There's still a lot of shops and cafes have we're only allowing so many people in. And when you're in line at the supermarket, they have spaces, marks on or stickers or whatever they use. And people are using those and stuff. So, yeah, everyone's been pretty good about the social distancing here. Will Tessamush's revenge afflict Trump? Well, who's Tessamush? Tessamush, Connie? Who's that? Coronavirus is on. Yes, well, they did predict that there would be a rise in cases. But hopefully what they're hoping is that those rising cases are such that they can handle them. They don't get overwhelmed. So that there's not such a rise that their system can't handle it. Native American leader. Divine justice from whatever. Not smart at all. Whoa! Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not, because, if Joe Biden's elected this year, let's just hope that doesn't happen for either of them. I mean, you don't want Trump dying in office. You don't want anyone dying in office. So, so let's just hope that that's yeah. Okay, I think we'll do. How about we wrap up now and we look at that? If those who joined in late, I saw we had a new story on here about, it was fake story. It was, that NASA had found evidence of a parallel universe where things went backwards, and it was, of course, not true. It was dispelled. They had found evidence of something, but it was nothing to do with parallel universes. But it got me thinking about, are there parallel universes? So I'm going to get the Voyager Tarot down. By James Wanless, because space really attracts. So let's have a look at that, and then I'll be wrapping up for the day, I think. Okay, so it doesn't really work like that. What you're thinking of is time travel, Debbie Ann. Parallel universes. Say this is our universe. Okay, and this is our universe here. Parallel universe sits next to that, and it's got all the same elements, the same people, everything, but things play out in a different way. And so that, you know, so you've got this parallel universe. And some people think there might be multiple parallel universes where, again, everything is, all the elements are the same, even the people, but again, things play out in a different way. So universe, parallel universe, another parallel universes. So they sit in a line. So like your vertical louver curtains and stuff, when you open them up and you get one like that. So, yeah. The thing is, with time travel too, if you went in and went back and made a change, you could make things worse. If you want to watch a good time travel, making things worse movie, The Sound of Thunder. Came out a few years ago. It is pretty good. It's good. I can't remember who wrote the story. I think it was based on an Asimov story, but I'm not sure. But this isn't a parallel universe. It's our universe as far as we know it. So the Mandela effect is, I'm still trying to wrap my hands around that one. Anyway, is there one or more parallel universes? Let's have a look at that. It's a good movie, The Sound of Thunder. You go back in time to hunt dinosaurs and something happens, and I'll leave the rest to you to look up. Okay. Wow. Hermit. That's an indication that, no, we are alone. This is the single universe, the only one. So this is indicating no. It's a maybe card if you're going on the yes, no, maybe, but this also indicates a universe in isolation. Balance. The Noah, Sage of Crystals. That is, Sage is, sorry, I have to just find the book there. What is Sage's? Yes, Sage of Crystals. Sage of Crystals is Page. The Noah. They know things. Disappointment for a lot of people. Things that are known. The Balance. It would upset the balance too much. Sage of Crystals and Noah. 10 of Cups, Passion. United. This is indicating to me that no, there aren't parallel universes. The Hermit card, isolation on its own. The balance, universal balance, is such that you wouldn't. The universe is at balance. So if it was out of balance, that could indicate something else affecting it. But the universe is at balance. Noah. The Noah, the Sage of Crystals, the Page of Swords. It is there's no secrets there to be revealed. You know, the Page of Swords is sometimes revealing secrets, but it's also revealing the truth. And the truth is that there are no secrets to be revealed with regard to parallel universes. 10 of Cups, united as a whole, a family as a whole. So the universe is a whole. No, this is indicating to me that there's no such thing as parallel universes, which is kind of a bit of a bummer because the scientific brain in me thinks, oh, wow, what an exploration that would make. But, you know, the scientific brain is always open to possibilities. They're not cut off. A good scientific brain is never cut off from possibility. So it's sort of like, but the cards are indicating that no, there isn't. So sorry, guys. They're not going to be. We might meet doppelgangers of ourselves at some stage, but they're not going to be from parallel universes. Anyway, yeah, well, that's interesting. But like I said, the scientist in mine in me is open to the idea of it. But the cards are indicating that no, it's not the case. So, yeah. Fireworks. Well, Debbie Ann, fireworks are great to watch. At least go see if you can go out in the yard and watch them. Anyway, guys, look, I'm going to wrap up now. I will be back again tomorrow morning. This was just an off-the-cuff thing. I'm so rapt that so many of you came and joined me. I really am. J.A. Myers, hello. And just for this off-the-cuff thing, but I am going to come back on tomorrow morning and 9 a.m. our time, which is West Australian time, which is GMT +8. So that might help you work out. Well, you guys will probably know by now what time I come on your time anyway. So, yeah, thank you again so much. And, yeah, I love you all so much. Okay, and thank you again. And keep an eye out for a short video on me for when I reach 1,000 subscribers, because I do have a little giveaway plan, and I'll tell you what to do then if you want to be part of it. Okay, love you all. Bye bye.